Good day, everyone. My name is Oluwapamilerin Adelaja. I'm a 400 level law student of the University of Lagos and currently a legal intern at Alem Telecoms Academy, powered by Alem Solicitors. Today, I'll be speaking on the topic, the concept of consumer protection in telecommunication. In a world where every beep, buzz, and ring keeps us connected, who's protecting you when the lines go silent? Consumer protection isn't just about getting a signal. It's about safeguarding your rights, your privacy, and your voice in the digital age. Welcome to the front line of your defense in a world of interconnectivity. In a world where we depend on our mobile, internet, and so on for the daily running of our businesses, for educational purposes, and so on, issues like poor quality of service can be treated. Do you know that as a consumer, you have a right to seek redress in complaint forums when a service provider does not meet up to the standard that it is supposed to render to you? Now, who is a consumer? The Black Laws Dictionary defines a consumer as any person who buys goods and services for personal, household, or family use. It also defines a consumer as a person who requests a service without necessarily being in a contractual relationship with the supplier. Consumer protection issues range from poor quality of service, tariff regulations, data protection issues, number portability, unsolicited communications. Who is a telecommunication consumer? A telecommunication consumer is a person who signs up to a network and uses such network. The basic rights you have as a consumer are the right to safety. That is the right you have as a consumer to be protected from hazardous products. The right to information, the right to compensation, the right to seek redress in complaint forums, and the right to be heard. There are various consumer protection laws that protect you as a consumer. An example is the Quality of Service Regulation 2024. Today, speaking on specific consumer rights that you have, we have the right to privacy of communication data, the right to make complaints, the right to block unsolicited adverts. Looking at the various consumer regimes in Nigeria, the Nigerian Communications Act 2003 protects consumers in telecommunication in Nigeria. The Standard Organization of Nigeria aims at standardizing products in Nigeria. The Consumer Protection Council Act aims at protecting consumers in general in Nigeria. Section 1G of the Nigerian Communications Act 2003 protects you as a consumer from unfair practices. Section 106 sub 1 of NCA 2003 states that the NCC, that is the Nigerian Communications Commission should provide or make a consumer code or consumer body, which will be subject to the Acts and its ratification. There is also special provision for consumers with disability. The Nigerian Communications Act provides that every individual, which includes individuals with disability, should be able to access information. Moving on to the quality of service in Nigeria. The International Telecommunications Union defines quality of service as the overall performance of telecommunication network as seen by the end users accessing telecommunication services. That is, these consumers of service providers should be able to range or should be able to analyze the particular quality of service that a service provider renders. Based on the survey done in Nigeria in determining quality of service, a survey was taken by the Consumer Affairs Bureau and a news report in 2013. It stated that although service providers have increased in Nigeria, however, they've not been able to match up to the maximum quality of service that is supposed to be rendered. Section 104A of NTA 2003 also states the minimum quality of service standards that should be reached. And also, pursuant to the Act, any service provider that does not meet up to this minimum quality of service is to pay a sum of 500,000 naira for every month that it proves defective. The Quality of Service Regulation 2024 also guides this. A case study to be noted is the case of Jeff C. Njukoye Esquire and MTN Communication. In this case, the lawyer was able to prove that MTN restricting his access to his mobile network from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. restricted his overall output, as he was able to prove that he had 206 bank searches and he lost a total sum of 515,000 naira. He sought for relief and he was awarded damages. Moving on to mobile number portability. Mobile number portability is the ability of an individual, that is a consumer, to retain his number without necessarily moving to another network. The NCC introduced and adopted mobile number portability in 2013. Briefly talking about data protection now. Data protection is the ability of a person to protect his data without unnecessary access, without his authority. Moving on to lessons to learn from foreign jurisdictions and regional instruments. We can learn lessons from countries like the United Kingdom, South Africa, India, and so on, as they've been able to properly adopt mobile number portability and build bodies that protect consumer rights in telecommunication. I would like to propose solutions to these challenges. One major solution I would give is that more awareness should be done on the rights of consumers particularly in the telecommunication industry. That will be all for today. I would like to get your contributions and your comments. For more information, go to www.alem-solicitors or follow us on LinkedIn at Alem Solicitors and Alem Telecoms Academy. Thank you.